Alright, Title 49, Subpart B, Chapter 12, Subpart D, Part 1570, Subpart D. Subpart D, Security Threat Assessment 157301, Fraudulent use of the manufacturer responsibility for the no person may even attempt the credential security threat assessment of the control of the medium, the deprecation medium, and issue with the conducted or subchapter that was issued with the detective with another person, no person may make with the produce attempt that you with the fault fraudulent created the action with the control medium and the identification medium and the security threat assessment issue with the conducted under the subchapter. No person may tamper the interview with the compromise, modify with the attempt with the circumvent the transportation worker identification credentials, action for the control proceed with no person may call with the attempt with the cause of another person violate paragraph A through C with this section. 157303 inspection credential. Each person who has an issue with the potential for the transportation worker identification credential must be present with the transportation worker identification credential inspection upon request of the TSA with the Coast Guard or authorized DHS to respond with the representative authorized with the representative of the National Transportation Safety Board, federal, state, local law enforcement officer. Each person who has been issued with the process of the transportation worker identification card must allow his or her transportation worker identification card to be readily with a reader. Read by a reader must be supplemented with his or her biometrics such as fingerprints, any of the other required information such as a PIN reader with a biometric with the TSA with the Coast Guard authorized with the DHF with the representative of the federal, state, local law enforcement officer. 157305 false statement regarding security background checks by public transportation agency railroad area with the scope of the inland section of implementation section 1414E title and 1522E of implementation recommendation of the 9/11 the Commission Act of 2007. Public Law 11053, the definition edition of the 1503, 1505, 1503, 202, subchapter A, and 1573, subchapter D of the chapter of this chapter. The following item terms apply with this part. Security background checks made with the review and the following. The purpose of identifying the individual who may pose the threat of the transportation security, the national security, the terrorism. 1. Relevant to the criminal history database. 2. Case of alien defined in Section 101, implementing Immigration Nationality Act. The relevant database to determine the status of the alien under the immigration law of the United States. 3. Other relevant information to get database determined by the Secretary of Homeland Security. C. Prohibitions. Public Transportation Agency, contractor, subcontractor, public transportation agency, knowing, misrepresenting employment with the all relevant in person, including the arbitrarily involved labor arbitration scope of the application, meaning of any of the rules, regulation, directive, the guidance used in the Secretary of the Homeland Security related with the security background check with the requirements of the employee with conducting a security background check. 2. A railroad carrier or contractor, subcontractor, railroad carrier may not knowingly misrepresent the employee or the relevant person, including an arbitrator involved in laboring arbitration scope of the application, meaning of any of the rules, regulation, directives, or other guidance issued with the Security of Homeland Security related with the security background check requirements of the employee with the security background check. That was subchapter D, subpart D, security threat assessment, part 1570. And that was subchapter D, maritime transportation, subpart D.